Good morning, beautiful people. It is Dr. Eric with Love and Health Chiropractic, and this morning I just wanted to put some positive vibes out into the digital world because obviously you don't have to look very hard right now to see that there's a lot of fear, a lot of stress, a lot of confusion, really all the negative emotions that aren't going to serve us well when it comes to maintaining and improving our health, which is especially crucial right now because obviously the source of all this anxiety is a virus, the coronavirus, COVID-19. It's not a new virus in the sense of corona's been around for ages, but this is a particularly nasty strain of it. And if you're afraid of your body's ability to fight this thing off if you come into contact with it, that tells me that more than likely, before COVID-19 was even a blip on our radar, that your health wasn't maybe where ideally you would like it to be. So the good news is, if that applies to you, it probably applies to you because of your past decisions and behaviors, which became your current habits. And that's something that you can change. Now, it's going to take effort, but all it takes is you got to start making tiny changes. Tiny little changes will help start pushing things in the right direction. And to help me illustrate this, I want to refer to this chart on the wall, this poster. This is what we call the Wellness Continuum. So the Wellness Continuum, we have our comfort zone, our false wellness. And here we're not making health a priority because unfortunately, most people I meet, they don't make their health a priority until when? It's when they've lost it to some degree or they're facing a big scare. They have some kind of problem that they want to get rid of. That's when they start taking their health more seriously. So say I'm here and I'm not making some of the best decisions for my health. Maybe I'm not exercising. Maybe I'm not eating well. Maybe my only source of hydration is Mountain Dew. Or maybe I sit around and play video games all day long or sit and watch Netflix on the TV all day long. That kind of stuff that's going to start pushing us in the wrong direction. We see illness over here. So illness is when our body stops being healthy, it stops expressing health, and stops functioning like it's supposed to. And as we make the negative decisions that push us towards the illness side of the spectrum, those decisions have momentum over time. So it might not be enough to just pick one thing and change one thing and overcome all that negative momentum and get you all the way to where ideally everybody I think wants to be, the wellness side of things. But if you take that one good behavior, something you know you can do, and you focus on that 100% and you work on making that a new habit, replacing a bad habit, now you've got that one thing that's going to help stop you from pushing to this side. Now as that new good habit has become consistent in your life, you can pick something else and add that into. And slowly over time, you'll notice you'll start pushing in the right direction. It's kind of like if you saw my post yesterday about how I was talking about my office plants, Orko and Lilo, and I thought I was going to lose Orko because basically I forgot to water him, and he was starting to wilt, the flowers were starting to die. And I realized, okay, all I got to do is start giving Orko everything he needs and he's going to bounce back. And lo and behold, he did. Same concept for most of us, okay? So now we start adding those positive behaviors, pushing us in the right direction. Over time, we start getting here, okay? So I know it's really easy for me to stand here and tell you guys that all you got to do is make some positive changes, small, tiny positive changes, pushing it in the right direction. But I realize that might not be very beneficial for many of us because we might not even know what are the good decisions I'm making and what are the bad decisions I'm making. Maybe all the decisions I'm making are bad and I'm completely unaware of it just because of my upbringing or whatever it is. And I'm not here to knock anybody. I love you guys where you're at. But the reality is some of us don't have the knowledge that we need to make sure we're doing things to push us to the good side of things where we want to be. So I was thinking about it this morning, and I thought, what's a way I can try to help? And I decided what I would do is I've got a morning routine that I do every morning. It's designed to exercise my body, exercise my mind, exercise my soul. So it doesn't matter what chaos is going on outside in the world, I'm starting each day off as good as I possibly can in a positive mental state, because I know that that's going to make me better able to adapt and overcome any challenges that life might throw at me, especially the ones that are completely out of my control. So be on the lookout for that. I've been documenting what I've been doing. It's not something that developed overnight. It was small changes added up over time, became the ultimate routine that I have. And I'm going to be 100% transparent. I'm not completely good at doing it every single day. I still grapple in the mornings when I'm getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Do I want to roll over and go back to bed, or do I want to wake up this morning? I still have that struggle every single day. But what I can say is every day that I make the right choice, the healthy choice, it becomes a little bit easier. It becomes a little bit easier. And then there are now choices that I just won't start my day unless I do the healthy thing. It's become such a habit for me that I don't feel like I'm starting off right unless I do that. So I love and appreciate you guys. Hope you're all staying happy, healthy. Try not to stress about everything. It's not going to help you. And be on the lookout for that video. If you have questions, comments, things like that, you can always leave those below. I will try my best to respond to them prudently. And hope you're all having a wonderful day.